bussin', not for discussion. We play with drums like shit is percussion. Stay with a hammer like this is construction. Drink too much Henny, might shoot up.
Yo, what's good YouTube, man? It's Clutch. We're back with another video, man. Today's video, I got you guys with the best ISO popper / ISO lockdown type of build on NBA 2K23. Now, if you guys did watch my video on the best popper build, I told you guys I was going to be giving you guys the best version of that build that can also ISO if you need to. Because if you guys didn't know, especially if you play twos, it's better if you can also create your own offense too. So this build can ISO, which is definitely helps a lot. But if you need to, you can also just be a regular spot up if you got a good guard that's not getting boxed or anything like that. But like I said, if your teammate is getting boxed, this build can easily create its own offense and start playing as the main ball handler. So we're going to be making this build a shooting guard, and this other stuff doesn't matter. That's personal preference. Now, you could make this build a small forward or power forward. I just made a shooting guard. It really doesn't matter, honestly, though. Now, moving on to this other stuff, man, we are making the build 6'9". That's pretty self-explanatory why we're making the build 6'9". The tier badges are just way better on 6'9s than they are on 6'8s and 6'7s. Not even that. Like I said, I do have a 6'8" player, and I noticed the 6'9", they just get way better defensive animations. They get more passing lanes. They get more stops in the paint. They get more rebounds. They jump. For some reason, I feel like 6'9", they just jump higher than 6'8" do. So I think 6'9" is just the best player overall. And the weight, we're going 206 pounds. I want to make sure I have enough weight on this build so I can get some pretty decent rebounding, but I don't want to go too much because I want to keep that 75 speed ball so I can still ISO and get the Michael Jordan dribble style, because if you don't have that, you can't really ISO that good. And if you go any higher than that, as you guys see, you lose your 75 speed ball, which you will not be able to get Michael Jordan dribble style, which you 100% need that if you want to be able to ISO in this game. Unfortunately though, since this is an ISO lockdown slash ISO popper build, and we're going 206 pounds, we're not gonna be able to get Hall of Fame rebound chaser. We're getting a gold though, so it's definitely not bad, but just keep that in mind. Now, wingspan, we are maxing this out at 7'7". You don't really need high three-pointer. Like I said, for the most part, this build is just gonna be spotting up. It's just gonna be a secondary ball handler if it needs to be, and body shape doesn't matter. We're just gonna go build. Now, moving on to the attributes, man, make sure you guys do copy it down just like this. This is exactly how I made this build. I personally do have this build myself, and I think it is a really good build. Now, you definitely do want to be able to get your goal limos takeoff, so we are going to be going 86 driving dunk right here. Actually, no, we're not going 86. So here's the key thing. I was going to go 86 because obviously that's all you need for your elite contact dunks and your goal limos takeoff. But as you guys see right here, if you go 87 driving dunk, it gives you 2 extra finishing badges. So you definitely want to do that. But here's another thing you guys probably didn't know. The Michael Jordan signature dunk package requires an 88 driving dunk. So I figure if you're going to go 87, you might as well go 88 so you get Michael Jordan dunk. So that's what I did personally. Michael Jordan dunk is probably one of the best dunk packages in the game. Highly would recommend you guys go 88 driving dunk. 9 finishing badges is more than enough because all you're going to run this build is gold limos takeoff, silver slithery finisher, and then you can put something else on it. If you want, you can put +1 badge, and then you can get bronze fearless finisher as well. That's a pretty good layout. That's what I'm doing personally on my build. It's up to you. But like I said, that's pretty much all you need. Now, moving on to shooting, man, like I said, this build is mainly going to be spotting up. So the three-pointer, we are going to be going 81. And the reason we're going 81 is because you do get gold catch and shoot, which is definitely a very good badge for spotting up. Plus, you got gold claymore and gold corner specialist. That's pretty much all you need to be able to shoot consistently in this game. 81 three-pointer is definitely more than enough. Now, to be able to get gold catch and shoot, though, you do need 17 shooting badges. So just make sure those +4 badges you get for becoming a starter in my career, make sure you put +2 on the shooting so you can get your gold catch and shoot. Now, moving on to playmaking, man, we do have an 80 ball handle right here. Now, I didn't go 85 because, like I said, this is a secondary ball handler. You don't really need gold quick first step. And then we're going 75 speed ball, and we're also going 75 pass accuracy, which gives you guys the LeBron James pass style. That's pretty much all you need to throw pretty good passes in this game. Like I said, 75 speed ball, you don't need anything higher than that. You just want to go 75 so you get the Michael Jordan dribble style. And like I said, 80 ball handle. Honestly, that's all you need. 80 ball handle, you get all your good drill moves. The only thing you don't get is you don't get all your good size ups, but other than that, you get all your good size up escapes, moving crossovers, moving hesitations, all that stuff. 80 ball handle is pretty much all you need. This isn't a primary ball handler build. This is a build that you play with somebody else that can also ISO, and like I said, it's a secondary ball handler in case they get boxed. You can definitely create some offense with this build. You got silver quick first step, you get silver clamp breaker, silver unpluckable, silver killer combos. So don't get it twisted, you definitely could ISO with this build. And 80 ball handle, silver quick first step is definitely not bad. It's not really a huge difference from gold. If you guys have seen on 2K Labs actually tested the difference between silver quick first step and gold. They said that gold quick first step is only 1 millisecond faster than silver. So for a secondary ball handler, 1 millisecond slower is definitely not bad. I'm telling you, I have this build personally, and it's not really a big difference from gold. Silver is still plenty fine. You're going to be moving really good with silver quick first step. Now, moving on to defense, man, as you guys see, we're only at 77 overall. This build is going to be a defensive monster. That's why I said it's like an ISO lockdown type of build. So interior defense, we are going to be going 76, which does give you a badge point right here, as you guys see. Perimeter defense, we're going 86, which obviously gives you your silver clamps and your gold challenger. Definitely good badges to have. And that's also a good threshold to hit on pretty much any build you make. I wouldn't recommend going anything below 86 perimeter D. You definitely want to have at least an 86 perimeter D on any build you make. Steel, we're going to max that out to a 90, which gives you silver glove and gold interceptor. Now, being that you're 6'9" and you have gold interceptor, this build's going to get crazy lanes. I'm telling you, 90 steel is definitely really nice to have on this kind of build. Now, interior is not the best. It's only a 76, which isn't super high. So to kind of make up for that, the block is going to be pretty high. We're going to have a 93 block, which does give you your gold anchor badge, which you'll be able to block a lot of shots and protect the paint pretty good. Like I said, the interior defense is it's not bad, but it makes up for it because you have gold anchor. That's pretty much all you need right there. Now moving on to the rebounding, man. Like I said, this build's gonna have pretty good rebounding. Unfortunately, since we're 206, we're not gonna be able to get Hall of Fame rebound chaser. Now, if you want Hall of Fame rebound chaser, just know you're gonna lose on your 75 speed ball, so you're not gonna really be able to ISO like that. This build can honestly play as the main ball handler with these kind of stats. Now, the defensive rebound, we're going to be putting it to a 93, which does give you gold rebound chaser. Now, here's another thing. If you guys want the Hall of Fame box out piece, you can put it to a 94, which, like I said, gives you Hall of Fame box out piece. I personally didn't really care about that badge. I rarely use that badge on Hall of Fame anyways, but I'm just throwing that out there. You can put it to 94, and then you can put your offensive rebound a little bit lower. Like I said, I'm throwing that out there, but this is what I did personally. I went 93 defensive, and then I went 84 offensive, which does give you extra badge point right here. As you guys see, 29 defensive badges. This is definitely more than enough to grab pretty good rebounds on this build. 93 defensive and 84 offensive. You'll definitely still be able to horse with this build. Plus, this build's going to have really good vertical. Now, moving on to physicals, man, we're going to be giving it a 77 acceleration, a 77 speed. Now, like I said, we don't have Hall of Fame rebound chaser, but here's where we make up for it. We have gold rebound chaser, but here's the thing. We're going to have crazy high vertical. We're going to have an 86 vertical on this build, which, don't get me wrong, 86 vertical is insanely high. Now, if you have gym rat or you do your workouts in the Gatorade gym, you get a +4 to all these physical attributes. 86 +4. You're going to have a 90 vertical if you do your workouts or you have gym rat. 90 vertical on a 6'9" player, that'll definitely make up for not having Hall of Fame rebound chaser. 90 vertical is just absolutely insane on a 6'9" player. Pretty few people have their vertical that high. Like I said, plus you have that 93 block. It'll help you get a lot more blocks, everything. Just be able to contest people a lot better. And stamina, we're going to be putting this to a 94, which, as you guys see, does complete the build right there. And 94 stamina is not bad. Like I said, if you got your gym rat or you do your Gatorade workouts, +4 to all these physicals, that's a 98 stamina. That's pretty much all you need right there. And as you guys see, this build has 9 finishing, 15 shooting, 18 playmaking, and 29 defensive. Very well-rounded build. Like I said, an ISO lockdown. Look at the defense. The defense is very stacked on this build. It's going to be hard for people to score on this build. And plus, like I said, you can definitely grab some really good rebounds. You can ISO. You can shoot really good. Plus, you get your contact dunks. You get Michael Jordan dunks. This build is very nice. Now, moving on to takeovers, man, you guys get a wide variety of takeover options here. You get sharp, you get lock, you get rim, and you get glass. Personally, you guys should probably know this by now. I like to play defense. 80-watt three-pointer is more than enough for me to shoot. I don't really need sharp takeover to be able to shoot with that. I would say, though, if you're planning on ISOing a lot with this build, I definitely would throw on a sharp take. It'll definitely help you a lot when you're ISOing, but if you're just planning on spotting up most of the time, you don't really need sharp take to hit wide open jump shots. So personally, I'm just, honestly, with this build, I go paint intimidation first, and then I usually go step block second, or you can go lock take. Like I said, it's really up to you. You even get glass take on this build, so if you want to be able to horse, throw on box that wall, it's personal preference. And as you guys see, man, this build is similar to Eddie Jones, Paul George, and Josh Giddey. It is called a 3&D 2-guard. Very good build, ISO lockdown popper type of build. It can pretty much do everything. It gets good dunks. It can shoot the ball. It can also ISO. It can pass the ball, 75 pass accuracy, and it's got insanely good defense. Really good defense. Plus, you can keep up with the centers because you do have gold rebound chaser. Plus, you have that 86 vertical. Very well-rounded build right here. Let me know what you guys do think about this build in the comment section below, and I'm out.